watch nerds, another video from Watchgambit, and before we go, today's wrist is Poke Watches Hurma racing inspired piece from Finland. Pretty cool, limited edition, snazzy dial and bezel. Today's topic, oh yeah, I guess I should address these as well. If you followed me for longer, yes, I've gone to wearing gloves. Yes, I'm that wanker now, like a snooker referee, but I found myself fiddling with these watches and leaving fingerprints all over, so now it's a little bit easier to manage with these Mickey Mouse gloves that I just got from a nearby hardware store, very cheap. So the piece handling today is Alkin Model 2 Dual Crown Diver, and what an extraordinary piece that is as well. The fun thing about micro brands is that you get all sorts of pieces quite affordable and fun and different from the mainstream, and this is again one of those things. So Alkin is an independent watch company founded in Bristol, UK by a furniture designer and watch collector Charlie Fowler. The cases, dial and hands are designed from scratch by Charlie, while the Arabic numerals are designed by a British typographer Gareth Haig. Are they designed? Leaves something maybe to desire. Maybe he just went into Word TrueType fonts and selected Avenir Next LT Pro. Or maybe there's some actual design work behind it. Who knows? Look quite something familiar. Someone said Panerai style. I can't see that, but at least they are very clear, very legible, and yeah, look quite fine. Are they unique? Not so much. I've always liked the look of super compressor. Looks like the legends like Anycar Sherpa and Universal Geneva pole router. I've had several Longines Legend divers, and I've reviewed the second hour Giant Stride, and I've had a Spinnaker in the same style, so quite fond of the style in principle, but for some reason they seem to come and go. I guess the LLD is still something I could get again for the fourth time. Maybe even from the same guy. Finnish watch enthusiasts know that guy quite well. The Model 2 became available in 2020, so quite recent. 316 stainless brushed Miyota 9039 inside. Let's talk about that a bit later. Super-LumiNova BGW9 double dome sapphire with AR in the front, and quite a nice dome it is, in fact, when you have a look at that. Pretty tricky to photograph as well because it reflects all over the place, and yeah, there it is. Quite nice. And the back lens also has AR. How fun is that? The rotor is signed Alkin, but you know what? Who wants to look at the 9 series Miyota through a glass? It's fun for a beginner, but when you're a person who's been in watches for quite a long time, how interesting is that? I don't know. Maybe not. Stainless bracelet with solid end links. Fits quite okay on the top side, and quite a nice finish to the case overall. Nice brushing all over. Nothing to fault on that, and the bracelet goes straight down from the lug, so fairly nice lug to lug on this one. 41 overall, lug with 20, and the bracelet tapers down to 18, which is comfortable. Quite a good solid feel, and the bracelet is done with screws, so really good choice there. Easy to shorten yourself. Thickness 12.8 and water resistance 300. Very good. The dial itself, sort of a sandwich style. Quite nice. Finish in everything. I guess the couple of points to make is that the clasp is the generic clasp that you can see in many micro brands. This one is at least engraved, lasered Alkin, but it's a rattly little piece for sure. And no point in seeing the 9 series Miyota there. And well, of course, design regarding the dial, to each their own. It's quite, let's say, low key. The design principle is to take out as much as possible, and then when it's borderline boring, then you stop there and take one notch back and hope that it's interesting enough after those activities. The inside bezel turns from the other knob here. That's always cool. But then, is it the one for me? I'm not a big fan of white dials altogether. This one is not bad. It's still going to leave in a hurry. Was with me maybe a week or 2 weeks. A little bit too boring, although really well finished. Really good value for money if you like this sort of thing. 400 something, I guess, was the price, and why not? Cylinder type of case, sandwich dial, well finished, why not? Quite an okay piece. If you try to compare that to maybe some other watches that have a similar sort of design philosophy regarding minimalistic approach, you could mention, for example, Ando micro brand from Finland. Really minimalistic dial, taken all the way to the bare minimum. But the point is the case design. Quite a nifty little piece, and looks really good, and also Also a low budget movement behind the crystal there, so another possible choice. A little bit cheaper than the Alkin, a lot smaller than the Alkin. Why not give that a gook and see what you think? And maybe one notch, like 10 times more expensive than the Alkin. To the North flag, pretty slim, cool, not a lot of features in the dial. Power reserve perks it up, and obviously the use of color is to my liking quite a lot. So I'm not totally unfamiliar with minimalistic design. We Scandinavians appreciate a pure low-key design for sure. But is it too little? I don't know. Definitely found a new wrist quite quickly. Sold it to a friend in a watch group, and it keeps on living. He's happy with it, but I'm gonna let it go this time. Comes in a nice pouch, leather pouch, with a green nate, so probably might look even better with that one. Who knows? You can try it on. I'm gonna move it on. Thanks for watching. Yet another pretty good micro, very affordable, unique design. Comments, questions, anything? And if not, see you in the next video. Cheers. Bye bye.